Welcome back to the 28th episode of Learn Portuguese with me. Right, the timer has started and we are jumping straight into our today's episode after I deplug the monitor because I quite liked the audio and I'm gonna test this for a while. So, yeah, alright. Where we have been. In the last episode we looked at my French journal and translated the things. Okay, we're gonna continue. So, commando. I think you just say commando. Poder is also like previous o poder. As I said, como falei, como diz. Okay, now we need the not falei because falei is more like speak, but I want to get into saying. Como je dis. I think we're gonna stumble across we're gonna need. We don't have the compound tense in Portuguese, or we have it, but we don't use it as often as in Italian or French, because there's like the avere, or no, there's like the avoir conjugated, that's the avere conjugated, but in Portuguese you say it like in one word, like said. So I think you say como eu diz. How to say in Portuguese, as I said? Como eu disse. Como eu disse. Okay. Now I want to get into this is like the pretérito perfeito, and I want to get into these like. There are irregular verbs like dizer, and how to conjugate dizer, because this is irregular, but now it's in pretérito perfeito. No, I want. Oh, Lord, no. Give me like a table of the pretérito perfeito irregular verbs of dizer. Okay. So, pretérito perfeito, okay? Eu dizer. Dizeste, dizer, dizemos. Okay, this and this are sometimes similar in Portuguese, also like not very common. Maybe in French, because in French you say je peux faire ça, tu peux faire ça, elle peut faire ça, nous pouvons faire ça. Pouvons? Or is pouvons like we could? Don't mind. Como eu disse. Okay. Malheureusement. Brain. For example, comprendere. Reached. Raggiunto. This is also like a nice word. Reached. But let me get a second. I reached. Fome. We encountered one. Fatigue is like, it's a lot. Ready. This is pronto, kind of like pronto. Feliz is also like feliz. Occupato is okay. We want to get into tired, sick, and to reach. How to say in Portuguese being tired? being sick and to reach something. Raggiungere un nuovo livello. Livello avanzato. Estar cansado.
Estar cansado.
Estar doente.
Estar doente.
Alcançar.
Alcançar.
Okay, these are all pretty not hard, but not easy. Not very easy. They're not hard, but they're not like very, very, very easy. Like estar divertido, estar se quedando, reagiando. This is what I meant. Cansado. Doente, okay? We're just gonna stumble across them a few times for now. Yeah. So how to say you are funny? No. How to say you are funny? Engraçado.
Yes, é engraçado.
Yes, okay, yes.
És engraçada.
Engraçado. Ah, divertido. So, this is what I mean with easy. Oh, maybe just for me, because in Italian you say divertente. Divertido, engraçada, okay? Okay. So we also don't have to translate all of the things and don't. Just capire. Understand. Capire. Comprendo. We don't have to translate all of these things, so don't think that we are doing this the next 14 episodes. But I don't know how many episodes we're gonna do this, because this is quite fun. And this is, yeah, I will tell you later. Mistakes to learn. And this is also a thing I want to get into. So I want to get into watching a few YouTube videos about the mistakes to avoid, and also like contractions. Like, maybe we're finding something with this. Yeah, like, it's one thing how the Portuguese language is in Google Translator, but it's another thing how people really talk. And like yesterday, I think we encountered a lot of time. I say all the time está, but it's like mostrar. Like como. It's not como estai, como estás. It's como estás. Como estás. Okay. So these we also want to know these to be prepared. Yeah, but yeah. This and that is like, this is like isto, and that is isso. Auf, le livre est sur la table. Il libro est sur la tavola. Okay, how to say in Portuguese something is laying on something? Algo su. I think also like su. Something is su. Oh, no, that's not. O livro está em cima. Is cima like... No, cima is like... So, what is now the word for on? Like in French you say sur, and in Italian you say su. But is there a word? Is this like cima? Cima, sur, su. Oh, it doesn't have one thing. Em cima de. Em, no, na. Okay, so in the feminine, in the masculine, or like in. M is just like in. Em cima, okay. O livro está em cima da... Okay, we want to get the cima.
Em cima.
Cima, okay,
De.
not that hard. Na parede. Na página. Página. Sur. M. Okay, em cima de. Em cima de. M. Okay. Na. No. Yeah, de façon. But this is actually in the beginning of this French book, but this is not that often used. But I like to know this because there you can say something is like in de façon. Don. How to say don? Like in. Like also like from movements, time-wise, and yeah. I think I missed one. Forgot one. I think it's M. Through, durante. Okay. Nein, ich meine, no, I mean. I mean don, like in French. M. Okay, this is M. And this gets contracted with the article to na, no, na, M. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Na, no, nash? Nosh? Is this right? Yeah, that's right. Alright. And then I heard that with these sentences, if you build these sentences in a language, you can actually speak the language. And there you also have to imagine, like, this could also be true. If you say like the apple is red, the apple is bigger than the banana. Where is the apple? Who is the apple? The apple is smaller. I like the apple more than this. And you actually have a lot of, yeah. So there are not really that much opportunities for building a sentence. Yeah, for sure there are. I think I heard once that there are infinite opportunities to build a sentence. Because imagine, like, there are usually like 50,000 words in a language, and one sentence can have 3 words or 20, 30, 50 words, and this can be, like, imagine a sentence with 20 words. It's one variety, and then you can just exchange one little word, and then you can exchange like 10,000 subjects of this. So how many different opportunities or varieties or variations are in a language, or just say in the Portuguese language, or I think we can say in all languages, to create a sentence? I think this is crazy. Because how to learn a language if there are ultimate, if there are infinite opportunities? No, I mean, are there infinite opportunities to build a sentence in a language? Yeah. Yeah, infinite. Yeah. Impressive. Yeah, this is actually crazy. And then imagine how to learn a language if there are infinite opportunities. This is crazy. And sometimes try to stay conscious about what you are saying in your day-to-day life. Sometimes you're stumbling across a sentence, or sometimes even just a word, but a sentence which you have never said before in your life. Like, Let me create one sentence I never said in my life. I want to go to the mall because I like to buy a new bikini. Like the sentence I never said in my life. So, yeah. Alright. So, il mangeait une pomme. Il ne mangeait des pommes. Okay, so negation. Est-ce qu'il mangeait une pomme? Yeah, so you can study this on your own. I think we're gonna skip this, but this could actually... I heard this is like a language learning method. Questions. Quoi is like oh. Okay. Qui is like quen. Quem, quen, gang, gang, gang. Okay, it's not like quem, it's like gang. Gang. It's just like okay. Quando. Como. Por it's like, yeah, pourquoi? How to pronounce? It's like pourquoi. Porque. Okay, let me check this. Pochissimo. Okay, because in Italian there are two different. There is perché and I think there's perché and no, not that. Is it was like it's like in French? Parce que. Yeah. In French. Okay, yeah, for sure. In French there is like parce que. Porque. But just for now it's important. Porque. Combien? Quanto? Quantos? I think. Okay, yeah. This is fun. Relative pronouns is who, which. Okay, this is nice. And I think this is still missing. Yeah, relative pronouns. Yeah, this is nice. Give me like a quick overview of the relative pronouns in Portuguese. Pareto principle, quick overview for one screenshot, a table, 80-20. Know the map, not the details. Details? See. Quem, que, onde, o que, qui. Oh, okay. Whose? We never encountered this. Yeah, give me about more simplistic, minimalistic table. Without the stars. Without his stars. Whose stars? From the table. Okay, only king. Okay. O livro que king. Okay, so either say king or que, I think. So que, onde, okay, where, yeah, this is also important. A cidade onde a pessoa como quem o que disseste. Maybe we're gonna need to arrange this a little bit more in the future. Quem. But I think our pronunciation of king, of who, is getting better. And shouts to one person who helped me with the translation below a video. She or he wrote the IPA, International Phonetic Alphabet, and this was like king su eu. Okay, so it's like ki is like king, Que is like who? No. Whom? It's like just que. Whose is like, what was this? Kiash? No, it disappeared. Before there was like another option as well, like Kahuya. I don't know what was this. Kaiju. Yeah, don't mind. Who is on the? We never encountered this so far. Then there was still time. So negation. Like this was a pas because this is in French negation, but also like pas au pas, Schritt für Schritt, fait un pas en avant, like step for step. But this is also important. How to say in Portuguese step for step, like Schritt für Schritt, pas en pas. Passo, passo. Passo a passo.
Passo a passo.
And this is also something I really like and is quite helpful. Step for step or step by step? Step by step. I think you say step by step. Alright. So, allein, nur, solo, only. I think this was like, How to say only or just, no, more like only, alleine. No, but alleine? No, alleine in Germany is more like lonely. So, yeah, it was so, apenas. Okay, yeah, okay. We encountered this already. Just a quick reminder, quick refresh. Pronoun in, in. Let me just look this up. So in French you have the pronoun en, m, like em. What is the pardon or the what is the word in Portuguese for this? N, no, not M. Yeah, it doesn't have a single equivalent. This is nice. Know the map, not the details. Failure. This is, what is a failure in Portuguese? Fracasso. Fracasso.
Fracasso.
Fracasso. O projeto foi fracasso. O projeto foi fracasso. O fracasso faz parte da aprendizagem. Falhar. Ok. Qu'est-ce que tu fais? Para la porte, I think in French it's similar. You have like in Portuguese you have like para and por, and I think also in French you have like par and por. Where are we gonna check? So in French you have like par and you have por, and you have in Portuguese para and you have por. Make Combinations. make combinations. Pour. Oh no, yeah, French is pour. Para, par. Okay, yeah. Very close, yeah. Para, purpose, destination, par, because of. Okay. This is destination. Okay, destination. Going to live. This is because of, okay. Pour toi, par toi. Parti, porti, para aprender, por accidente. Alright. How to read this? Pool? Alright. So. And these are still the early days too. Okay. So there are different forms. And I think todos, todas. So give me all the different forms how todos can look like, or tudo. I think that todos, tudo, todas, todos, toderamos, todo, todos, toda, todas. Easy. Easy. And tudo. Everything. Okay, everything. Okay. This is also interesting. But yeah, this is easy. This is easy. Because in French there's a little bit... French is hard. And I still don't know these. But this is actually not that hard. This is like masculine, feminine with the E. Masculine, feminine. This is not that hard. This is actually not that hard. Yeah. Yeah, but again, this is important to know the map, okay? That there are different, and then later, if you have like a solid foundation, and when it gets really important, like when you want to get into B2, also like B1, when you make like an official B1 test. But otherwise, yeah, if you just say like two, I think they're pretty much... I don't know actually about the pronunciation, but they are mostly, the biggest part of them are similar. So don't waste your time in your early days about these things, because there are hundreds and thousands of these, okay? I am. Je suis here. Okay. Su lá, su pronto, su feliz, su conzingado. I don't know. Su ocupado. Tu és. But how to say? You are. Tu
és.
Tu és drôle. He is. Ela é. How to say this? He is. Ela é.
Ele é.
Ele. Okay? This is how I learned my pronunciation. Je suis. And if this doesn't make sense, maybe this is because you're English speaking, because I read it like a German. In German you say je, and actually these, if you're English based, you don't know SCH, you only know SH, and this little is like German. And also tu il est, il est. And if you're English based, I don't know how you would pronounce this, maybe like I, but it's il, I'll, a, L-A, but it's like nous sommes, ils sont, elles sont, I don't know if this is right, because it's ils sont, not ils sont. But yeah, this were my early days. It's isto or isso e. Isto e. These are, okay. It is, and these are is like, okay, this is like maybe isto são. Okay, like in... Okay, like this is you say like isto é or isso é. But how to say these are, like the plural? Isto é fãs. Isto é, isso é, estes, okay. Okay, this is, okay, let me check this for now. Where do we have these? Este. Oops. Okay, no. I think we had it once, but I think we deleted this. No, this is like the demonstrative pronoun, yeah, for sure. Demonstrative pronoun. Okay, yeah. Neutral, but there is no plural. Okay. Estas. Okay, so you can also say estas, like these, and those. Yeah, so it's similar. Like if it's near to you, like this is estes. Isto, estes. Isto, estes são. São, estás. Okay? It's like feminine, masculine. But yeah, it's more about the, yeah, this is same, this is the same, like this is the same. And these are not very hard to remember both. Like isto é and estes é.
Esses são.
Estes são. Okay. For now, it's nice. We're gonna check this the next time we're gonna encounter. So now, isto é isto é. And what else? Isto são isto são. But without this, because otherwise it would be estar. Okay? A form third person. Is this first person? Is this third person or second person? Singular? I don't know. Don't mind. Isto são. Okay? There is. Okay, this is just like so give me like the, yeah, in French you say ilia, and in Italian you say c'è, and in Portuguese I think you say but give me all cases and everything necessary for this. Everything. Okay, this is always livro.
Há livro.
It's just há dois livros.
Há dois livros.
Há muitas pessoas. Há muitas pessoas. Pessoas. It's not pessoas, as I always say. This is like more like an S, and sometimes this is like an SCH, but also sometimes like an S. Há muitas pessoas. Há muitas pessoas. Okay, this is better. Okay, this is nice. I like Ilya. I like Ilya a lot. Nowadays, in the beginning it was quite hard, but nowadays it's quite easy. I am not. Não sei. Não sou. Su não. You're not. Tu és não. He is not. She's not. We are not. They are not. How to say I am not, you are not, he is not, she's not, we are not, they are not, you are not. São, não sei. Não estou, não estás, não está, não estamos, não estés, não estão. Okay. So. Não estou. All right. You. Yeah. And this was also like pronunciation study. T'as raison. Tu as raison. Let me get this now. Mais je vais. Is what I write like. Mais je vais. Yeah, in German you have like these. It's like you have A, O, and Ü, and they get to Ä, Ö, and Ü. For me, this is like normal, like nature. I'm German. But otherwise, this would be quite weird, because it's always funny to learn a new language and then stumble across new letters. Like, what is this? I know this, yeah, for sure. This is my mother language. But otherwise, for other people, Ü. U, Ü. Try to focus on your mouth. What are you doing? Okay, A is just an open mouth, okay? A, E, A, E, A, E. O, Ö, O, Ö. Ü, O, U, Ü. O, O, U, Ü. It's like more like, even more like narrower. I don't know. And something is happening with your tongue. This is so great. Languages are so crazy. Con. Allez. Yeah. Et maintenant. And this was also so hard for me all the time. Maintenant. Like how to pronounce this? Maintenant. Maintenant. Et maintenant. C'est parti. Et maintenant. E agora. E agora. If you say e maintenant, do you say in Portuguese agora? E agora? Maintenant, yeah. E agora? Agora, okay. And there I started to create like little islands, like mes mots et phrases préférées. J'aime la musique, je pense que, ok. Gosto da música. Açúcar, thanks to. Okay. This is nice. Like obrigado a, maybe obrigado, thanks to. Gracias.
Graças a.
Gracias.
Graças a.
Gracias a. Gracias. Gracias a. Gracias a. Okay. Again, pronunciation. Yeah. French was so hard. French pronunciation was so hard in the beginning, because like in foreign languages, I'm actually more tended to be like a Romance, like an Italian guy. Like Italian is like la bonne pronunciation. Yeah, this is not Italian, but la bonne, not la bonne. Tu que, parce que, okay, this is not Italian, but Italian, you just read actually. This is like Latin. Latin has no real pronunciation, you just read the words. And this, like, now it's easy, it's aujourd'hui, but in the beginning, imagine, aujourd'hui, and this, yeah. This makes also a part of my trust, when I always say, know the map, not the details, and we get to this later, because trust repetition, get a lot of repetition, get a lot of input, and then, yeah, it will be easy. Suke, okay, this is a thing I really like. Ce que tu as dit, je sais pas, c'est pas ce que tu t'as dit. Ce que tu as dit. Das, was du gesagt hast. Tell me, I don't know that what you said. I don't know what you said. Das was. Okay. How to say in Portuguese das was, like je sais pas ce que tu as dit. I wanna say the ce que, das was, that what. I don't know. Do you say this in English? That what? Tell me what you said. I think in English you only say what you said. Je ne sais pas. Yeah, you actually always say. Nah, you don't actually say this. This is just grammar. Je ne sais pas ce que tu as dit. And you can contract the tu as to ta to sound more native. Não sei o que di. Okay, it's just okay. Okay. This is enough. Suke. Yeah, in English you don't have suke. That what? That which. You have that which. This is. Não sei o que okay. Aconteceu. I don't know. Let's make it like this. Now say das was. Oh. Okay, but das was. Que disseste? Okay. Then comparison. Negation. Plus. Give me like a quick summary of like in it's French. No, not in French. In Portuguese you say like mais, like mais devagar, like more slowly. But how to actually use these mais in where do you use this and how do you use this? Mais mais bonito, mais devagar, mais tempo. Quero mais. I want more. Quero mais. Okay. The most. Okay. The most important thing. O mais importante. So how to say this is the most important thing. So this is the most important thing is translate. I don't want to see this. Is like this. Isto é o mais importante coisa. Isto é a coisa mais importante. Okay, you say first a coisa and then you say mais importante. Esta é a coisa mais importante. Isto é o mais importante. Isto é o mais importante.
Isto é o mais importante.
Okay. Isto é o mais importante. One of the biggest. Okay, one of the biggest is also a sentence I really like. Un des plus grandi. L'un des plus grands. And how to say one of the biggest? This is one of the biggest hurdles I have to, or one of the biggest challenges I encountered. Mais devagar. dos maiores desafios.
Um dos maiores desafios que encontrei.
Obstáculos.
Um dos maiores obstáculos.
Okay, this is nice. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are done with today's episode. So, obrigado. Até a próxima.